Hello everyone, this is Just Lucky, and today we are looking at the Scuba Gear mod. Alright, for this mod showcase we're also including a mining helmet mod that's made by the same creator as the Scuba Gear mod, but it only adds one item, but I think it's kind of good, it's kind of similar, and it adds something interesting to the game. It's called a mining helmet. It costs 3 iron ingots, 2 leather, and 1 lantern, and what it does is basically, you put it on your head. Well, that wasn't supposed to be on there yet. Put it on your head, and then you have this nice light. You can go mining without having to worry about leaving torches everywhere. And I think it's pretty nice. It's pretty easy to craft, so you can get it early game. And my favorite thing about it is probably just like that it flickers a little bit. Kind of makes it realistic like a headlamp. I really like it. But that's really all there is to show off for the mining helmet. I think it's a really great add-on though. We'll throw that back in here, and then we'll talk about the scuba gear a little bit. There's 4 pieces: the scuba helmet, the scuba chestplate, the scuba leggings, and the scuba boots. You can't currently craft any of them, but you can acquire them from killing drowned, and they have a chance of dropping any piece of it. And each of the pieces do different things, so I'm going to get started talking about those things. First, starting with the scuba helmet. The scuba helmet is really good. Basically what it does is it gives you a little bit of armor. I think it's the same as iron the helmet gives you, and it just allows you to breathe underwater. It's a nice thing to have if you're fighting like guardians or you're trying to build underwater. You won't have to worry about going up for air at all. You can just sit there for as long as you want. I also do believe it takes the durability damage just from having it on, so you have to keep an eye on that, but it's very slow. I can't even realize if it's going down. So I mean, it's pretty good. Second piece is the chest plate. The chest plate will allow the wearer to mine at normal speeds underwater without fatigue. So if you're underwater and you're trying to mine, usually it's very slow. For example, I'll take it off just to show you. Trying to mine underwater is painfully slow, and no one wants to do that. But if you have this on, you can mine like you normally would. I mean, it's kind of slow because it's an iron pick still, but it's a lot faster. Like here, maybe you can go over here and mine some stone. Look how good this is. Imagine not having to mine super slow underwater. These allow you to swim slightly faster than you normally would be able to. I think that's really good if you're going to spend a lot of time in the water. I think it's not a huge buff, but it's also armor, and I think it's a pretty fair ability, especially if you plan on having the whole set on. And the boots are really nice. They just allow you to walk underwater faster. Really good for building or the Guardian Temple, I think, again. I think this whole set is just really good for those 2 things, especially. It also looks pretty nice. I should have been looking at all the pieces as we went, but it's okay. But as you can see, we can kind of walk at almost normal speeds underwater. It's pretty good. Also, when you have a full set on like this, you get fire resistance. It doesn't show right here, but on the wiki page, it shows that you do get fire resistance. I think that when you have the whole set on, it does take durability damage faster, so you kind of have to just keep an eye on it. It's really easy to farm from what I can tell, so it's not too big of a deal. Also, you can repair it. You can repair it using just iron and XP, like repairing normal iron armor. Super easy, not expensive, and then you can have a full durability set of armor again. It also makes you slightly slower. If you can see, if you look on the outside, our FOV changes slightly for every piece we put on. And then having the full set makes us as slow as possible. I think that's why we don't walk full speed in the water, is just because the armor debuffs you with like a slight slowness. But really, it's not that bad, especially if you're spending most of your time in the water. I would just leave it on most of the time. That pretty much covers everything in this mod. It's a pretty short one, but I mean, I think it's a really cool mod, and I can imagine it being really useful in survival. Let me know what you think in the comments, and also let me know what kind of mods you want me to review in the future. I plan on doing some more mod reviews, and I just like to know what you want me to cover. Thanks for watching.